You took everything from me.
I don't even know who you are.
What's up guys, it's Flossin, and today we've got some things to talk about. Now, before we get started, I just want to say, my fellow Grace players, I feel you. Trust me, I'm one of you, and we've been done dirty, folks. All thanks to this brand new drip market on Zenless Zone Zero's Twitter. They didn't just power creep Grace's abilities, they even power crept her chest, man. But anyway, we have a lot to talk about, because Yanagi's arrival is stirring up a lot of things in the community right now. First up, let's talk about this new drip market. Yagami and Lighter have hit the scene, and wow, they didn't hold back. I'm honestly surprised that Lighter made it as a playable character. Up until now, we've seen this pattern where every faction in Zenless only has 4 members. So what's up with this curveball? Does this mean that we'll see more characters added to the existing factions in the future? Who knows? I'm here for it, but I know Kaleida sure isn't, but that's for another video. I want to focus on Yanagi for a bit. She's from Section 6 and is going to be the 3rd limited Anomaly Agent to hit the game. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really thought after Jane Doe and Bernice, the devs would ease up on dropping more Anomaly Agents. But no, looks like they're out here disrespecting every standard agent whenever they can. Alright, so here's what's interesting to me about Yanagi's release. The timing. We've just got this new disk drive set coming in patch 1.2, and I think it could synergize super well with Yanagi. If you missed my breakdown on that new disk drive set, don't worry, I got you. Check the pop-up on screen now and catch up with all the details. But I'll give you a quick rundown. The new set, Chaos Jazz, is perfect for off-deal damage dealers like Bernice, who, as you know, is a fire anomaly agent. This set doesn't just buff fire agents though, it buffs electric agents too. So, here's what I'm thinking. Is Yanagi gonna be the next big off-field damage dealer? We already know Bernice is the first anomaly agent to boost anomaly buildup while off-field, so it's not too far-fetched to think Yanagi could be second. And with the timing of this new disk drive set, it feels like the stars are aligning for my min-maxers out there. Definitely something to keep your eyes on. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the potential synergy within Yanagi's faction, Section 6. If you're planning on pulling the characters from Section 6, now might be the time to start farming for those resources. There's a bit of a pattern forming with how Hoyoverse is releasing characters, and it's worth taking note of. Think back to patch 1.0. We got Ellen, and if you were lucky enough to grab Lycon as your free standard agent, you know how ridiculously good these two are with each other. Then we got Juyuin, very strong upon her release, but as soon as Ching Yi dropped, it was Jover for Ambi. Juyuin got her best teammate within her faction as well. Since patch 1.2 isn't out at the time of this recording, I haven't gotten to test the Sons of Kaladin yet myself, but it's safe to assume their synergies within their factions will be top notch as well. Section 6 will most likely follow the same pattern. So keep in mind, Yanagi might be great on release, but I don't think she'll reach her full potential until we see the rest of Section 6, especially Miyabi or Harusama, who haven't dropped yet. Something to think about if you're planning on obtaining all these characters. Unfortunately, this does mean we're probably looking at a situation where full synergies within a faction are tied to pulling multiple characters back to back. Not the greatest news if you're a free-to-play player. A prime example of this is the current situation we're in now. With Jane only having a few days left to obtain her, her other great team members, Caesar King and Bernice, are shaping up to be the best team in the game. But if you're like me, you ain't got it like that. I do think we'll eventually see Miyabi in the game, but probably not immediately, since Lighter just got teased. But based on what we've seen with other factions, 2 members from the same faction usually make the best teams. I don't think Yanagi will be top tier right on release. Well, let me rephrase that. She'll be strong, but not at her peak, until we get more members of her faction. Once Miyabi or Harusama shows up though, it's gonna be wild. Yanagi's true potential could really shine then. Now, as a Grace player, I have to admit, I'm starting to see Yanagi potentially outshining Grace in certain electric or shock focused teams. It's a tough pill to swallow, but hey, power creep is inevitable, right? I think Yanagi might end up doing Grace's job more effectively in some setups. Hoyoverse seems to like setting up characters within factions to work together really well, just like we've seen with the Nep squad. Juyuin and Ching Yi are a dynamic duo, while Seth and Jane make an incredible pair. I wouldn't be surprised if Yanagi ends up working best with Harusama, and Tsukaku being Miyabi's top support, even though she's an A rank unit. But that's just my take on things. I'm curious, what do you guys think? Are you excited for Yanagi's release? Do you think she'll take over Grace's spot? Or do you think she'll carve her own niche in the game? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to drop a like down below. It's completely free and lets me know that you enjoy this type of content. Until next time though, happy gaming, and may your pulls be ever in your favor.